After what happened in the games, the organizers of Belgrade Games decided to postpone their competition and organize a special competition in November in order to celebrate Lazar Djukic's life. This decision brought together some of the best athletes in Europe so they can throw them together and pay tribute to Lazar's memory.
Role model and inspiration, and that is what he has become and what he will be in the future.
Totally different group of athletes and still trying to make it not just the best competition that Serbia has ever seen, but possibly the Balkan region has ever seen.
And this is then our opportunity to honour Lazar by competing.
And I'm so glad that this community has come together and this is happening.
So this is the story of how this competition has become the heart of Europe and has earned a special place in all of ours.
There is someone there. He's too cool to look at us. Maurizio.
Bravo, grande.
Very good.
See the song. Remember how they saw
This is how it works, no?
This is how we do it.
Hi.
Hi.
What is this?
Just normal bread, but
Yeah.
it's a custom in Serbia.
Oh.
So take a piece of bread, dip it in salt and bean it.
Oh, that's salt.
Yeah, that's salt.
There you go.
Dip it in salt, and
Okay.
that's for welcoming guests in Serbia.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's only you and I.
Once again. Venue.
It is like a little coliseum, no?
It is like a mini coliseum. It's quite nice. It feels very vertical.
Yeah.
Going in. It's I think like the perfect size for a CrossFit event.
Nice.
But to be honest, I don't fucking know how to make a coffee for you, buddy.
Oh, it's a bit tiny for you, no?
Tiny, that's for you.
That's perfect for me.
It looks like coffee.
Voila.
It smells like coffee.
It tastes like coffee?
I think I've seen better coffees. Hola, hombre.
Hola.
Today is Friday the 15th, I guess. You're gonna leave for doing some work with Jacqueline because your last work experience in Aberdeen wasn't the best experience because two people were missing. First Jacqueline, second Moritz, right?
We were watching Rogue. John was definitely saying this competition was for Moritz. Like it was really good program for you.
Then John said, hey man, just upload your scores. I think it's enough. I think you're good enough. And then I'm like, yeah, but I think I'm not ready yet after the games for such a big competition.
Okay.
And then I decided to go to Switzerland and to German Throwdown. Yeah, and now it's this third competition after the games. The Belgrade games are in honoring of Lazar Djukic.
We didn't upload any footage from the games because it was a sensitive content. So it was tough time for everyone. And when did you decide to come to Belgrade?
Like Luca wrote me, hey, do you want to come to Belgrade games? And I was like, yeah, absolutely, I'm in. First I didn't really recognize the competition, but then they wrote me and they invited me, and then I said, for sure, I want to come. To see all the people and to feel all the love yesterday in the check-in, it was very special. And then Luca came.
Yeah, it's going to be a really emotional competition.
Weekend. Yeah, 100%. People asked me, hey, are you nervous today? And I'm not nervous at all, to be honest. And that's not I prioritize the event, like the whole competition, I think.
The only important competition that we have ahead is Dubai. How are you preparing for Dubai?
I just registered for Wodapalooza.
Oh, really?
Yeah. First individual 2 days, and after that team with Lazar Djukic and Harry Lightfoot.
We have the exclusive.
Exclusive interview with Manote.
We got it, Lydia. We got it.
I hope in the teams of 3 with 2 other male guys, it will be my jam.
I think we don't have anything much to discuss. How do you find the workouts of today? It's gonna be only 2 workouts, but it's gonna be a long day.
6 events in total, and it's pure CrossFit. Today we have like a erg-based conditioning part with some double unders in between, and in the end we have a power output workout. And as you guys know, I'm a power output athlete and I love it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. What's your 1 RM thruster? I was just thinking about if you could thrust a knee, but I think you can't.
You are 90 kilos now?
A bit more. Guess my weight in the comments.
It's impossible to thrust 90 kilos.
I think I could thrust you.
Yeah. Do you want to try?
Yeah. Now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
But with the squat clean, yeah. Can you see that in the camera?
Okay.
We have to be careful with the ceiling.
Yeah.
I'm gonna push you on the ceiling. I'm gonna squat clean you.
Squat clean.
As much tension as possible. Can I grab you in your here? No.
No, it's gonna rip off, no? No, Moritz, I'm Let's go! I love this guy.
What's your body weight?
72?
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck, a cold squat clean thruster. God bless that my coaches will not see
that
this.
footage. Okay, we can stop here. We are at the venue. We are just gonna see how things work here. Average Serbian guy.
Hi. And I do.
Average Serbian guy. Luka Bunjak.
Hey!
I realized that you are not competing yesterday.
No. Yes, really?
Yeah, I didn't know that you fell from a bike.
Oh, yeah.
How are you?
Better.
Yeah?
I will be better.
Where are you injured?
Give me your hand.
Shoulder.
Yes.
Okay. That's the shoulder.
Yes. Matcha,
Matcha.
mango and Nutella.
What do you prefer?
Mango.
Okay, let's go with mango.
I like matcha.
Okay. No,
So
but
you want
I'll
mango
go-
and matcha?
Whatever Luca says.
Give him matcha, Nutella and mango. All 3.
Luca got us some mochis. Okay, if you come to Serbia, you definitely have to try those mochis. Thank you so much, Luca. First workout of the competition was a conditioning piece. 2,500 meter bike, 150 double unders, 1250 meters row, 150 double unders, and 600 meters skier.
My doubles have improved a lot. It's just like my confidence with them.
Just for John.
Now he has to be quicker, no? Jacqueline was a bit behind in the bike, but got some people in the double unders, finishing in 5th position. Luca placed first, surrounded by his Serbian community celebrating his victory. And Moritz had some problems with the double unders, placing 9th in the first workout. He definitely had to do something about it. And I gotta tell you guys, he really did. He won the next workout, the second event of the competition, by just not letting those dumbbells go. Totally unbroken, he went straight to the lunges. You got people in the snatches, no?
Yeah, I did
Because I remember Luca was first with the toes to bar and then you...
Yeah, he did unbroken toes to bar, 50 reps.
It wasn't broken, no?
Yeah. And for me, it doesn't work. I know that, and so I split, and that was a good decision. Yeah.
Competition is done for day one, and the leaderboard was far from final. Luca was 4th, and Moritz was 5th, and Jacqueline was in 4th position. During day one, the organizers did something that I just cannot skip it. And that was the memorial they did with everyone on the floor, judges, athletes, everyone there to honor Lazar's memory. And it was beautiful. You know, we can comment how competition is going, we can update the leaderboard, follow the athletes to the warm up area and sharing all these fun moments. But the main goal of this competition was to celebrate Lazar's life. And of course, the organizer had to do a lot with it. I had this interview with them in order to showcase the huge effort the whole team did and ask them what was Lazar for them and the whole Serbian community.
Nikola
as well? Milos.
This is the competition director, and we are the parts of organization.
You guys decided to delay the competition until now. How was that process, and which reasons took you to that decision?
This is a very difficult decision for us, but it was also a really difficult time for every CrossFitter from the region. Also, we were not personally capable of organizing the competition because Lazar was a dear friend.
We are very happy for having opportunity to make such a great competition with so many athletes on the floor. We have very professional judges. We have also very professional staff.
We have really big goals and high standards. This year is like 5 times better than the last year, and next year is going to be 5 times better than this year. CrossFit is gaining popularity in this country, and there are some upcoming stars like Luka Vunjak, and the younger kids are really promising. So I think that in a couple of years, when they hit their peak, the CrossFit world is going to shake.
How would you think Lazar will be remembered?
This competition wasn't to grief and mourn. That was the smaller part of it. But we wanted to make Lazar, as he was when he was still with us, role model and inspiration. And that is what he has become and what he will be in the future. So he is the motivation when you're on the floor, when you're competing, when you're training. He is someone that has made a foundation for everyone, and that has set the standards for everyone from this country and from this region.
Thanks a lot to both Nikola and Milos and the whole competition that you guys made possible. I'm sure that the whole Serbian community was proud of how things went during that weekend. So in the competition side, day 2 was going to be really exciting.
14 minutes. No one's gonna take that long anyways. I haven't done the math, I just did like the individual pieces, but plus 1.5 plus 2 plus 1.5, maybe like 11 minutes.
Okay.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, chipper. We start with perfect option overs, then wall balls, deadlift, chest to bar, and back.
When do you think you're gonna start to feel it?
I hope not after the first burpee. I think at the chest bars. On the way back I will just look to the other guys how they will do it, because I'm already done. that was fun. CrossFit is my jam.
It was the most difficult, but you...
To be honest, the first 30 burpee boxer movers. Because it's so easy to just go too fast, and I was like doing a moderate tempo, but then I think Kutulas and Djukic have been before me, and then I was a bit stressed. So after that I was a bit faster than I wanted to, but after that it was fine.
Okay, it was okay. Yeah, I think it was like well executed. Even though I broke the wall balls because I saw like Moritz was well ahead. I did good execution. Maybe it could be. Fine.
Now we have event 4, max clean and jerk. And I gotta tell you, by seeing how Bronislav was lifting in the warm-up area, that event was only for him. The question is, who will take second and who will take third? And also it's really good to see when an athlete celebrates a PR.
Yeah, another gentleman's agreement was with this guy, Bobber. This guy came to me in the warm-up, and then he does fucking 168. I will never trust Polish people. Never.
He's playing cheese matches.
Cheese matches, exactly.
Never trust Bobber.
Now you guys can see how male athletes bond to each other, no? This whole thing was about that, bond with each other, the vibes were amazing, and throw down together as part of this celebration. Lucky me, I had Brian Friend by my side. He was covering the competition. Go to his channel. He does an incredible job and showcasing the European community. And of course, he helped a poor Spaniard to describe how was the competition so far. How many weeks have we been together?
I think 3 or 4 now.
Yeah.
Was it 3 in a row?
3 in a row. It was a huge working month, no?
Yeah, 4 weeks for me in Europe, and then I realized that I was going to be seeing you 3 in a row, so pretty cool.
How have you seen the competition so far? It's the last day of the competition.
To do a competition like this in Serbia is a lot more challenging than to do it in Western Europe or the United States or the Middle East, just because the resources that are available here and the cost of things are a lot different. And all of them have been working tirelessly for months now to try to recreate something that was supposed to happen 2 months ago in a new venue, different equipment, totally different group of athletes, and still trying to make it not just the best competition that Serbia's ever seen, but possibly the Balkan region has ever seen. And then you add on top of that, attempting to do justice to the life of Lazar, and considering the weight of all of those, that professionally and personally for that group of people, it's really impressive what they've managed to do.
Which moments of the weekend do you think deserve to be mentioned?
You know, it's hard not to start with the memorial that was done for Lazar and the care and attention that was put into that, and then, you know, closely followed up by Luka taking the floor again. Obviously a decision that none of us can really resonate with, of how difficult that must be for him. Competing for he and his brother is one of the most special things in their life, and it's what they're preparing their whole professional life to do. And to come here and do it in his home country, and then also win the first event, it's hard for me to imagine what that would mean to him.
Still on the top of the leaderboard, fighting for it.
Well, it's really tight. As we stand here today, it's 1 point between 3 guys for the top spot.
Incredible,
so,
yeah.
While there's this massive amount of intensity and emotion, there's also a really compelling competition that's happening.
They came here because they got invited, of course, but they made this competition bigger because all what it means, and especially having a games athletes in a 2-year-old competition is huge, no? It never happened before.
If you were to tell me that some of the games athletes were also going to be competing 1 week later in Serbia, and if you went and talked to these people, they wouldn't believe it. That Moritz and Branislav Lenkovic and Matilda Garnis and Jacqueline Dahlstrom and Salmonson Hellman, these athletes have like 25 years of games experience combined, are coming here and competing in their home country, in their home city. it's got to be, and it's like, we don't speak the languages all of them, but it's got to be just as powerful for them to have those athletes there as it is for any European to see Tia-Claire Toomey or Brent Fikowski compete last week.
Thanks again, Brian, a lot for that interview. And we go straight to day 3, a day that will always be part of us. In 2022, the CrossFit Games programmed Jackie Pro, 1,000-meter row, 50 thrusters, and 30 bar muscle ups. Lazar Djukic won that event.
For just about all of them, so all the men now time of 8:52.79 seconds, 10-minute time cap here, and Djukic is across.
And Belgrade Games made this workout its final event.
This feels to me much more like a memorial and the marking of Lazar and his life, like in terms of what he deserved. It's very special to get to do it on Serbian soil, and I think for the ones of us that went to the games this year, I think this was a very nice way to kind of finish it off. And this is then our opportunity to honor Lazar by competing, because like he did love competing, but none of us felt that the circumstances during the games was the right place to do that.
A lovely girl called Anita, who used to be coached by Lazar, she just basically said, like, you know, we shouldn't be here in a memorial, it should have been a celebration, but I know he's here with me, and you know, he was my coach, and I'm so glad that this community has come together and this is happening for all of those small nations in European CrossFit who don't believe it's possible for someone from Serbia, for someone from Albania, someone from Greece to make it to the top level and come top 10 at the CrossFit Games. Lazar gave them the belief that that was possible.
From my point of view, I experienced one of the most emotional competition days of my life, and I couldn't imagine what was going on in the head of some athletes, where the final May hit, gather up and did this workout together with him again.
I introduce forever with us, make some noise.